Hey guys, welcome to the tech side of the channel. I've been pondering this for about a week now, and I've decided to split the channel into a few different parts. The first one's going to be like the main story as you've been watching, which have included some technical parts as well. But I want to be able to release a bit more content because it takes a long time to edit these things, to be honest. So I'm going to release a tech side of the channel where it's a bit more raw, it's a bit more, you know, just describing what we're doing and the different problems that we solve. Maybe reviewing different products also that we're looking at, upgrades to the boat, fixes that we make, things like that. It might be a bit boring for some people, so yeah, if that's not interesting for you, then maybe go on to the story side of the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, let's get to it. Hey honey, what are you doing today?
I'm putting protection in all the cabinets.
Yeah?
Yeah. So they don't get so scratched and so things up standing a bit better.
Yeah.
So I put protection in all the drawers. Like here. Don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
so I'm putting it on all the cabinets in the galley.
Okay. So today we are just sorting out the boat really and putting everything in the right places, getting all the life jackets on and all the cushions on and all the bed sheets and everything like that. So all the stuff, and then we take all our stuff off as well and prepare it a little bit for charter. Look at this. This is just checking out what Hanse have given us. It's pretty nice of them actually. They've given us some polish and some wipes and things like that. Hand polish of yeah, just working out what exact storage we have on Aurora. At some point I will do a tour on the boat, show you all the little places where you can store things and what you don't see on the general just walk around videos, you know, because when I was buying a boat I really wanted to see what was behind all the cushions and the real storage that you can find, and I thought that could be kind of useful, so I'll do that at some point. We want to go out sailing soon though, to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll get round to that, but it's nice just to be on the boat for now and just chilling out and doing cleaning and stuff, and later on we'll do a photo shoot as well for the charter sales. So here actually we have a little service kit as well. Look what they've given us in here. Some door latches and things like this. Some spare fuses. Nice. Some Jubilee clips. What else? Something. I'll check that out later. Yeah. Just a lot of... That's a few nice small touches that they've put in actually. One of the greatest things about this boat is it's very easy to smuggle people in the back lazarette here. Yeah, if you can see where I am. I need to make some solutions basically because it's a big space that's that goes like this basically. It's just in the shape of the hull, so I mean to try and store anything, especially when they were leaning over or anything like that, I need to come up with some storage solutions. Possibly some like sticky hooks for, you know, just keeping the ropes in place or something like that. If you guys know anything great for these kind of solutions, then that'd be awesome. Let us know in the comments. Yeah, as you can see down there, the box is actually pretty big, and there's a bit of wasted space down there. Maybe I can just store some things down there. Maybe it'll actually help me. But same with the other side as well. Maybe I can just store bits and pieces down there. But on the other hand, it might not be a good idea because it might interfere with the pipes. There's the rudder. I've just put the emergency tiller here. I'm going to try and just cable tie that to the side there, because then, you know, if the emergency tiller's needed, people can just rip it off and just use it and whatever. It's quite easy to find. Yeah, just trying to find spaces for things basically. sometimes difficult. This is gonna be fun. Bit of balancing act going on here now. I went down to a place called Lewmar in Sweden and bought a lot of padding basically for the docks areas that you can just attach with cable ties basically. The reason I did this is because not only is the boat going on charter and people will make mistakes, but also the fact that when you're coming back in and then you touch one of the fenders on the end of the dock there, the fenders usually bounce on top of the pole, so the fenders don't do anything, so it can be a bit problematic if I'm honest. Guys, we are playing Operation Toilet again today. So the old toilet's coming out. It's just an old, well, a new manual Yabsco toilet basically. Been trying not to use it, to be honest, because we knew it was going to be exchanged, and they've come up from Ystad down in southern Sweden to help us fit the new toilet. So yeah, things are happening today. I'm fitting the outboard mount for the back. I'll show you that a bit later. It's nothing to show really, nothing too special, but I'll just show you the progress in the toilet if you're interested. But yeah, so you're trying to work out where the motor's going to go then and everything like that, and yeah, don't worry, I'm just filming, so I know what it looks like in the future when I need to fix it as well. Yeah, cool. It's going to look something like this. Just got to fit it. So the day's getting on and I've fitted the outboard mount finally over there. Just got to put the buoy back on, and yeah, this thing down here. Put that back on down the side, but things are happening downstairs with the stuff. I think the electric toilet is the electric toilet finished now, guys?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Now the rest of the boat is being pulled up. Hey, look at this. So, one installed electric toilet. Now we're actually installing the ground sensor, so looks interesting. Progress is going well. Just drilling holes in the boat with Torbjörn again. First
Crazy.
the first holes in the boat are always the scariest ones. 2 holes in there, and I'm gonna put basically a rail in place. Grab rail, yeah. So many projects undergoing at the same time, so I won't get in their way too much downstairs, but they're actually installing the ground sensor now, so that will I think I've mentioned this before in a previous video, but that will send an SMS to someone if there's a big shock on the keel. Basically, if someone hits the bottom or hits the rocks or something like that, it will sense that, probably with an accelerometer inside the device, and then send a text message saying somebody's hit the bottom in the boat. And then when that happens, the boat will probably need to come out and be inspected, and yeah, fixed. Heard an unfortunate story a minute ago with another Hanse 388 with a guy that I knew in this marina. Apparently they've hit the rocks pretty badly and it needs to come out of the water. Yeah, poor guy. So this over here is a Hanse 385. Just a simple mistake really. I heard that the chart was just misread. Could happen to anybody. Really went aground hard. You can see that It's slightly cracked at the front of the keel around here, and I was told that it's going to take a lot of work to fix this up now. I think it went aground at like 5 knots or something like that, and it's 3 weeks of work of lamination inside because all of the bulkheads basically got delaminated. Interestingly enough, speaking to the guy here, he said that basically the Hanses aren't built very well. The bulkheads aren't laminated down to the hull, so it makes it very, very weak. So not a good sign, but I was fully aware that it's a production boat and everything like that, so there is going to be slight shortcuts compared to a fully ocean-going boat. But I really hope that we don't go aground hard like that, and yeah, all you can do is hope really, and try and rely on your own abilities. But I really feel sorry for our friend there. He's basically, the boat's already been out the water for a week and a half, or maybe even 2 weeks actually, and it's got another 3 weeks to go before it's fixed. So, and there's charters going out on the boat also, so I don't know what solution they're going to come up with on that. Yeah, but I don't know whether the guy was just negative about everything, but he's probably got a lot of experience, to be honest, and I tend to listen to him more than I would listen to the sales guys, definitely. But as you know, as we found out recently, it's very important to label your ropes, or sheets rather. I keep saying ropes, but I'm gonna put some labels on, and yeah, I should have done this in Germany, which would have saved us a whole lot of hassle. Maybe, yeah, I think I would have made the same mistake anyway, wrapping the well, getting the mainsail stuck, but yeah. Sorted. One side done. Another side to do, but easy work. So that was a relatively successful day. Well, they installed the electrical toilet, the keel sensor alarm, the grounding sensor alarm. Discovered some other problems as well, like this. To get a new one of them in warranty. So just to give you a real-time update on this, Hanse have apparently said to my dealer that the whole glass panel needs to be replaced, which is a hell of a job. And I thought, okay, this is going to be way too much work. Why can't the window just be replaced? Yeah, my dealer then said, no, don't worry, we can glue the window and whatever. And I knew that this really, really wasn't what we want, especially with a brand new boat that's meant to be immaculate to begin with, at least. So I spoke to Lewmar directly today, and they said, oh yep, this is a known problem with the Hanse 418, with the window there, and we don't know what's causing it. We think Hanse might be bending the windows back too far, but we don't yet know. So don't worry, we'll send out one of our service technicians to fix it. And I said, okay, well, do you have a dealer in Sweden? And they said, no, we'll just send someone out from the UK, and they'll replace the window hatch. And we'll replace the seals to the new version while we're at it as a goodwill gesture. And the new version of the seals are apparently not letting as much standing water sit on the seal itself. How awesome is that? What great customer service. Thank you so much, Lewmar. What a great customer service from them. Cheers, guys. What else? Now I've got a ton of vacuuming to do as well. I managed to drill 4 holes here for some extra grab rails up here as well. That was pretty awkward though, because, you know, I have to avoid this little bulkhead here, and trying to measure that was a little difficult. And also trying to avoid, where are we? Trying to avoid this. So I just got to get some new bolts and put that in at some point. That was recommended by one of my YouTube followers. I think his name's John, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, John, for that. The reason for that is because basically when you're coming down this companionway, there's nothing really to hold on to, so bit of extra grabbingness there is great. These are the grab rails, but I just need to get some new M8 bolts in there, get those fitted. Outboard engine mount turned out to be pretty successful. Well, we'll soon find out if it drops the outboard or not, and then I remounted the life throwing crew saver thing on the outside. So nothing too exciting, guys, but we're going to do some sailing soon enough, so we'll get there. And I learnt a lot of new things from Torbjörn as well, about the sail and the jib as well. It was not tight enough on the halyard, so he told me how tight that needs to be, and we actually tightened it up, and it tightened the sail at the bottom, so that's problems fixed as well. I'll show you the electric toilet in operation a little bit. So lift the cover up here. It's loud as hell, but it works. Fantastic. The reason for the electric toilet was because maybe in charter people are not gonna not throw paper down the toilet and things like that, and the electric toilet has a really strong swader on it, which chops up all the toilet paper and stuff like that, which is quite nice. And it was just kind of recommended to me, and the Dometic electric toilet are meant to be pretty good. What came off was a Jabsco manual toilet, so yeah, it's a bit of an upgrade, but we'll see if that wakes everyone up in the middle of the night. I think it might do, because it's really loud. But thanks for watching. Cheers, guys. Bye now.